Really? Well, I think I want to make one more attempt before I call it, because I'm going to start getting a bit too frustrated to continue playing and still enjoy the fight. Or what I can do is just be one huge jerk and bring my NPCs with me, so we'll focus on them rather than me. So if this doesn't work, I'm gonna be calling it. So once again, I'm just gonna run my way there. Oh, that dried root takes frickin' forever to heal. Oh, hi! Oh, at least I know where they stopped chasing, at least. Oh, and my NPCs actually got here. Huh. Alright, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Or Nice Girl. Or Nice Lancel. That's whatever. Whatever, time to stab him, Samurai in the face. Of course that would hit me. Sadly, it doesn't look like he can be poisoned. And he can't, looks like he can't do the command grab on an NPC, so happy about that. Hey, you put in, you're a little late. Because you caught me just as I'm getting salty. No, this is the only other good boss of the Iron King DLC. So it's the end of the second DLC, more or less. It's not the end of the game. Hello, Grivix. Glad that you could join me as well. Spin to win. And that is the good fight, or the only other good boss fight in the Iron King DLC. And now with that dead, there's only one other boss to go towards, and it is the absolute worst. So if I got salty with him, oh boy. Or if I got salty with Sir Alon, oh boy. This is even worse, trust me on that. And I have a lot of souls. Unfortunately, I don't really have much to use them on, unfortunately. I pretty much have the equipment I want. Before I show off the bad DLC boss, which will be the final boss of this DLC, I'm gonna go upgrade some equipment real quick. Hopefully, anyway. Just need to upgrade this hat. Oh, I got a lot of chunks. There we go. So that's that.
I'll be around.
Now I'm gonna buy some arrows, because I'm low as heck on those. Preparation for the final DLC area, even though I don't really need the arrows at the moment. And I'm not certain I said, but hello Grivix, glad to have you with me. Hello Heimdall plays, yes, this is Dark Souls 2, the Redarkening. That's okay about Caps Lock. I was very excited for this game too, and then I played it for a while, and now I'm salty. What shameless plug, Grivix? Oh, now that Matt Cat Plays has done theirs, everyone's gonna start jumping onto my stream, you mean? Which I really hope is the case. Wink. Wink, nudge, nudge. And if you want to plug something, plug the fact I'm now a member of Extra Life for Kids. Wink, wink. You can find that information out if you do !Extra Life, because I'm using Moobot. I'm not using Moobot very well, but I'm using Moobot. And now this area is terrible. And no, Heimdall, not salty like chips, salty like, oh my god, why did they do this? I want to punch a small child in the face multiple times. That's the type of salt I'm talking about. Now, I could pull this lever and go down there. Instead, I'm just gonna run like heck. Because all these items are pretty much junk. And I don't want any of it, so I am running. Oh, there's a guy here. Hi! And there are people all one word, Grivix. And there are these caster dudes who have promise or something that prevents me from running. But this is why this boss is terrible. Yeah, I haven't decided on when I'm gonna do my 24-hour stream for Extra Life yet. But I figure I might as well get started plugging it now, eh? What do you mean punching kids isn't like me, Heimdall? I don't like kids, so punching kids is perfect for me. Oh, right, I forgot about that. I'm actually using, medium armor, Heimdall. Because there's, trying to focus on the boss here. There's 4 roll speeds. Naked, light, medium, and fat. I have the medium roll right now. There's not enough content in the Dark Souls stream for me to do... crud. To do a 24-hour Dark Souls stream, unfortunately. I hate this boss so much. I don't think this guy can be poisoned either, unfortunately. Sorry if I'm not really talking right now. Oh well, boss fight, down. So yeah, that's the bad boss. Not only is his area really difficult if you try and play it without rushing, but this fight is the exact same as the Smelter boss from the Iron Keep way back when. The only difference is he hits a heck of a lot harder and everything he does goes through every defense you have, which is terrible. Absolutely terrible, and I don't like dealing with that at all. But he's dead because to heck with those. The boss wasn't a little blue, he was... Well, I know what you're getting at, but blue is, you know, an exceedingly hot flame. And the entire purpose of that fight was to get this mask. Let me find it. The mask. Here it is. This was my reward for beating the boss. Peekaboo. Yeah. Just like before the challenge boss in the other dungeon, where my only reward was a frickin' skirt, all I get is a silly mask, which is a... Yep. This was my reward from the other one. Dark Souls. The mask, though, is actually a joke. I don't mean that a joke as in it's... bad. Well, I mean, it kinda is. But the mask is a play on a mask from Dark Souls called Mask of the Father, and is a reference to Giant Dad, who was some dude who played Dark Souls. And I'm gonna actually go through some of these things that people have typed here. One sec. Well, when you do the 24-hour stream, you obviously take, you know, a break every now and then, like a 20, 30-minute break every now and then for either restroom, refreshments, eating food, things of that nature. So it's not, you know, 100% 24 hours, but what I figure is when I figure out what I'm going to play for that 24 hours, I'm going to obviously play a couple of games during that time period. But, yeah, I mean, I would like to... I don't think I could play Dark Souls for 24 hours, because, I mean, I have been playing this game technically for about... I don't actually remember my played time. Can I check that right here? Probably not. Oh, yeah, and then it throws you out right here. So unless you want me to go around searching for the last 3 idols, we're pretty much done this DLC, and I only really remember where 2 of them are, I'm afraid. And I'm gonna go grab one right now, because I know exactly where it is. But yeah, while there is plenty of content with Dark Souls, I don't know if people would want to see me go through Dark Souls and or Dark Souls 2 for 24 hours, I'm afraid. I mean, I love Dark Souls, don't get me wrong. And if I was gonna stream Dark Souls, it'd probably be the first Dark Souls. Because I haven't streamed that yet. Because that'd actually be kind of amusing, I think. But I don't know if I'd do it for 24 hours. It'd probably be a mix of things like Touhou, maybe some Dark Souls, maybe Darkest Dungeon, things of that nature. Yeah, I really should... I need to ask Flayos what his charity is for and how he got into it, because I'd really like to... I actually would like to do some other charity streams. And yeah, this area, by the way, not only is it current... Oh, right, now I know where they are. I know where the idols that I'm missing are. I can't actually kill these guys when they're in that form. So what I will need to do is first get away from him. Where's my mask? There it is. Get out of the... Get out of my way. Thank you. They can't be killed when they have that thing on them. So you have to rush and try and access this. I need to try and get to that idol and destroy it, otherwise all these guys will come back to life. I was hoping I would have been able to get there before that happened, but... yeah. That's unfortunately one of the problem with this idol. Is really irritating to try and get there without getting killed. Like, oh great, now I have to open the door again. Great. Oh well, I got it this time. Yoink. Well, I don't care that I died that time. That was the entire purpose. I killed the idol, now I can kill these guys and they'll stay dead. Well, that's worth an idea, G-Pudding. I would have to re-download Dark Souls and then repatch all those stuff once again. Well, I actually really don't have that much trouble staying up for really, really long periods of time because I am an insomniac. So that's why I'm considering doing a 24-hour stream for Extra Life. I just need to think up a good time as to when to do it. Yeah, I've spent, God, I don't even remember how much time I've played, or how long I've played Dark Souls. I think I had like 300 hours by the time I was completely done playing Dark Souls. And I had 250 hours in this before I started playing Scholar of the First Sin. I don't think I'm going to play Scholar of the First Sin as much as I played Dark Souls 2, the original, unfortunately. Considering the main reason I decided to play it... Oh, get over here. It's because they fixed the accuracy bug. Or not the durability, not accuracy. Oh, really? Alright, G-Pudding, glad that you could join me. But yeah, you are allowed to eat on the stream, and a lot of people do. The only thing for me, though, is, you know, I'd be doing it alone, so I just have to mute my mic when I ate. And what would I eat? I'd have to decide on that, too. But now there's 2 more idols that I need to find. Come on, get over here. There we go. Yay, chunk. I mean, a 24 hours Dark Souls might work. Of course, I would need to get the word out somehow, since I don't really have a whole lot of Twitter followers. So I don't have anyone to really spread the word for me. I should have checked to see how these people died before I grabbed this chest. Oh well, it's not a mimic, whatever. That is also a pretty interesting pyromancy. Completely useless to me because I don't have any spell slots. So let's see, where's the next idol? Okay, yeah, I would need to go up to the next idol. Come on. Come on. I swear, if that flew me off, I'd be really upset. There we are. And this was the other idol. Ooh. Go on. Go on. There you go. Once again, pulling out the bow because I'm cheesing. Because if you remember this room, it sucked. I'm sorry for any headphone users. There we go. Because there's that idol over there who is unfortunately the AoE damage idol, and I don't want, or no, the buffing idol. And I don't want any of these guys alive when I run over to her, because I don't want them getting buffed. Because that would make my life... Stay still! Stop dancing the jig so I can keep shooting you in the shin. And I'd much rather not deal with that. But that actually, that got me thinking. Maybe if I do a 24-hour Dark Souls stream, I can show off my favorite... the last time I played it, which was admittedly years ago, I actually did something rather amusing in that I went and joined the Gravelord Covenant to gain access to a really good sword and use that as I played through the game. That was actually kind of fun. Oh, okay, Hamdall Plays. Thank you for joining me. Have a good sleep. That's a guy trying to hit me. He hit me. Alright, now with her gone, I have one more to go. Drink Soylent Green? I don't think that's gonna be a possibility. But okay, now where is that last idol? I thought I remembered. Yeah, I got one more smelter to go. I said I'd find her, but I really don't want to just wander around. That's not very interesting. Let's see. Let's see. Hada. Oh, right. I remember. It's where the evil tower is. That expensive hipster stuff? Soylent? I'm afraid you're going to need to explain to me, because I'm afraid je ne comprends pas. Did I? Ah, that was completely... wasn't where I wanted to go. Alright, back to the previous... Here we go. I will need to click on that link in a little bit. And take a look, cause but yeah, I've never heard of that before. Alright, I got everything there. So how did I enter in here? How did I enter? Ah, here we go. Yeah, I avoided this place before. Because I needed all those wedges. And now we will enter VSync Hell while I run across this. This is also why I didn't want to go here. This guy, he sucks. He can kill you in one hit. Alright, he should try and run away now. So yeah, he runs away and heals. And along the way, this entire area curses you. That's why I wanted the Hollow Mask and the Smelter Wedge. Because I know what I'm getting myself into. And so... I might die, but if I'm gonna die, it's gonna be uncursed with this last soul completed. By the way, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of dead people along the way. Ow. Bye! 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 And then there's, of course, this guy. But, oh well. Now, it doesn't matter. Because I got that. And I'll show that off in a little bit, because I'm dead. But oh well. That was what... That means I now have everything in the DLC. I just need to kill everything in this tower so that I can get all the items. And show off... Well, for starters, get rid of the stupid hat. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna need to read off the Soul of Nadalia. So basically, Soylent is just like a vitamin shake thingamajig. Okay. So let's take a look at... I don't think so. Okay, I can't stop to read. I need to run. So I will read after I clear this tower. Rather than deal with all those guys. So here's our friend, once again. How you doing? Really? Unfortunately, this guy's a pain in the butt. Why were you so easy the first time I fought? Or you can run away, that works. That just means I'm gonna have to do what I do best. Become dangerously cheesy. Uh-huh. Okay. Not gonna complain about the guys who kill themselves. Alright, come on, just die. Thank you. Let's see, poison knives. Now I'm up here. Oh, sweet, and I got a good great bow. That's nice. Yeah, I'm a jerk. But then again, so's this guy, so I feel nothing. Alright, let's... Oh, right, I completely forgot that there's... Why am I throwing... stuff? Well, now I have to deal with that frickin' possessed armor. Am I seriously hitting... yeah, I am hitting it. Thought I might have been hitting the assassin dude. I'm sorry that this part isn't that interesting, but I'd much rather not die when I have 100,000 souls on the line. There we go. So now it's this guy again. Really? Really? Oh, I'm not dead. I hit the wrong... Oh, crud, I still have the wrong things equipped. Great, great. I have the wrong things equipped, just what I didn't need right... God! Damn it! And that's why I hate this tower. Technically, I don't need to go down and beat it, but I really hate that guy. I wonder if I can do what I did last time and stun lock him by throwing him off the edge. That'll be nice. Nice little bit of repentance for this guy, who unfortunately encapsulates the BS that can happen in this game. And that silent stuff probably doesn't sound all that great, unfortunately. And there goes all the souls, because he ignores poise, because of course he does. And there went all the souls. I mean, luckily I don't have anything to spend them on, really, but... if the NPC followed the rules, it wouldn't be that irritating. Unfortunately, he gets to ignore it because he's an NPC. And this is what I sound like when I'm highly annoyed because of what this game likes to pull. Now, if I wanted to, I could always try and parry him, but given the damage he does, I'm not too keen on that. And dead, of course. Let's see if, hopefully, given this iron ring, which increases how much poise damage you do, might do me some... I'll try it with that. I mean, it's not like I'm have anything to lose at this point outside of my patience, which I admit I've lost long ago. I didn't mean to do that. But the stone ring, what it does is it increases your poise damage by like 10 or something like that. And poise damage accumulates as you hit enemies. And once you hit that poise amount, they get staggered. Well, at least I got that part where he's... Sorry if I'm not talking that much, I'm kind of annoyed right now because of, well, that guy. Alright, that's that done. And then once I hit his HP trigger, he's gonna run... Oh, really? 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 You know what? Screw it. Screw it, I'm out. I'm done. Screw this guy. But so yeah, that's basically the DLC where it showed you how to get all the items, for the most part, except for the stuff down there. And I'm not going to keep fighting that jerk. It should be consistent and predictable. Unfortunately, this game, which is when I get the angriest, as if you couldn't tell, is when it introduces an enemy that ignores everything just to make your life miserable. When that happens is when I get angry, which is what I effectively am right now. So that's gonna be it. Showed you basically how to get the majority of the items in this place, except for the ones down there. So if you want to fight against an unfair AI, be my guest. That's it for me, though. But let me read the items that I got from the Fume, Sir Alon, and Nadalia. Soul of Nadalia, bride of Ash, who renounced her flesh and wandered Broom Tower. In the act of dancing, the bride of Ash was transfigured as smoke, enticing people to her residence, and so her seat of power came to be known as the Broom Tower. Wanderous soul of this augur of solitude can be used to acquire numerous souls or create something of great worth. Nadalia was another fragment of the dark. She was humans' propensity for solitude or loneliness. Just like Elana was wrath and vengeance, Nadalia is solitude and loneliness. That is why she came here and what she manifested. Kinda sucks to be her, but basically everything we're fighting here, or every knight, was enticed and basically gave themselves to Nadalia. Soul of Sir Alon, who once served an old Iron King. Sir Alon came from an eastern land and became the king's most trusted knight. Use the wondrous soul of this knight to acquire numerous souls or create something of great worth. This guy is why the old Iron King was as successful as he was. Sir Alon was basically one of the best swordsmen in the world. And once the Iron King went crazy, because that's kind of what happens, he left. As for how we fight him, or fought him, Dark Souls. And lastly, Soul of the Fume Knight that guards the dungeon of Broom Tower. Rhyme was a distinguished knight who became infatuated with the Bride of Ash and settled in this land of smoke and fog. To get a little backstory on the Fume Knight Rhyme, he actually has another piece of equipment to show off in the form of Shield of the Rebel Rhyme. Rhyme and Velstad were known as the left and right arms of the king, until their wills clashed and Rhyme was deemed a traitor. The Black Raven is despised as an augur of death, but was Rhyme's famous bird. Or favorite bird. So yeah, the Fume Knight and Velstad were both servants of Vendrick. They had a falling out, and Rhyme was forced to leave. He came to the Broom Tower, enticed by Nadalia, and basically got infected by her and became the Fume Knight that we fought. Can't really blame him that he found something to protect after he was basically backstabbed by Vendrick and Velstad. But alas, that is effectively the lore and everything there is of this DLC, so starting next time is going to be the Ivory King, which is the third DLC next time I come back to Dark Souls 2. So that will be all for now, so thank you guys very much for watching. If you'd like, please follow me at twitch.com/CaptainJudaism and twitter.com/CaptainJudaism. Shalom, and until next time.